Hi, I just really wanted to show you what, so I saw this at the supermarket, and I was like, I want it, but I was like indecisive, and you can already see what it is, and my mom, I showed it to her, and she wanted to give, like a gift to a friend, and it was 50% off if you buy one, like, so you basically you want to get two for the price of one, but it is basically 3 cups, and they have skeletons on it. Isn't that so cool? I almost said for Christmas, for Halloween, and I love the packaging of it. It says you can put it in the microwave, dishwasher. It's 100% made by, like it literally says it does not harm health, complies specification, and it has like a bunch of numbers. So it even says in Portuguese, não faz mal à saúde, atende às especificações. Trilingual over here. I'm trying to learn, I don't remember what language am I trying to learn? Korean. It's hard because on Duolingo, like you can like memorize things, but that doesn't mean you learn the language, even though I have literally 223 days streak, but it's like you're not dedicating it like when, like if you was taking an actual course, that would be like, you know, at least an hour, whereas this is just like 2 minutes in a day, so can't be doing better. I like how it has these little, and like it has the tree. Unfortunately, as you could tell, I have not been very dedicated on my channel, and that's also been reflected on like my hobbies and like things that I like to do. Like I like writing fan fiction. But work and school has really left me burnt out. So I have not been able to edit or write. Same with YouTube. I just don't have the, like, you know, I've gone to the point where it's like the weekends I'm so happy and I wake up early so I can go out and be at, you know, outside and enjoy, like, you know, being out of work and stuff. But then I always have to do obviously homework, and like for example this weekend was pretty good with homework because, you know, but sometimes it just feels overwhelming. But it was a choice that I made to study, to get 2 bachelor degrees at the same time, and obviously I'm doing my internship now, and also doing, well, I already sent my like thesis. They have to like check it out to see if they approve the topic and whatever. Hopefully they do. But I'm doing my thesis. I'm doing 1 thesis for 2. So if I hadn't done a subject that like brought all of both bachelor degrees, I would have had to do a thesis for one and the other, and I was like, God help me now. So one is for psychology and the one is for business administration. So here's the thing, I've obviously worked, I've worked at we did an internship before, and also just work normally. But they're not like long-term jobs. They're like 6 months or like what part-time or whatever. But now, like my first internship, my boss, he was like not nice. He was nice to me though, but I think that's because my like job didn't really impact that much on his like money wise. I worked at a construction site and I was doing advertising, and I got hired being told that I was gonna be the like junior, like so I would have someone to learn from. It was only me. So but obviously it wasn't like he wasn't spending money, obviously apart from my paycheck, but like whereas construction he has other things, so I didn't really get in trouble with him. And now my boss now, it's just like I don't know, we're two very, very different people, and I feel like I like the work and I like everything else, to be honest, but sometimes I feel like there's this like miscommunication or misunderstanding, and like I'm an intern but I'm a student as well, so like I'm not gonna prioritize work. Like I'm always gonna prioritize university, because if I don't pass classes, then like what's the point? Like he wants me to be there on my academic day for presentation, but I was like, if it was any other like situation, I probably could have just asked the teacher, even though I haven't been able to like reach her because she doesn't answer any emails. But we're literally like presenting our final project. Like I just cannot not be there. So, you know. So it's been, I don't know, I just feel tired. Like I don't get, like, for example here, if you study, like there's 2 different types of interns and contracts. I'm gonna put this on the side because I don't want to break it. So let's say it says spookily. Is that how you spell spookily? SPOOKILY. Spookily, spooky sweet, spooky. Should have been spooky sweetly, sweetly spooky, sweetly spooky. I don't know. I don't even know if I know English. I hate that it's like scuffed at the bottom. Can you see that? Oh, look at that. That sucks, but whatever. At least you can't see the bottom. So, but I like it. Look at it. It's so cute. What was I saying? What was I complaining about? Oh yeah. So yeah, there's 2 types of contracts. There's more, but in the university they use 2 types of contracts. So it's one where you work at a company. I think you can also have this for, I don't know if it's school or not, but like you can work in schools or other universities. I don't remember if that one's also, I think that one's also paid. But if you're getting paid, that means you're working a 45-hour work week, and you don't get vacation time. Like you get the normal like national holidays and like stuff like that, but you don't get like winter vacation or summer vacation. But if you are working for like a foundation, those public hospitals, what else, and like public schools, you're not getting paid, so you only have to work 20 hours a week. And so your contract, I don't know why I did this, it's a contract, ends I'm like Joey Tribbiani, ends when school ends. So you do have a winter vacation. So like right now, let's say like class ends, I don't know, let's say like a month in October and November. So they would have December, January, and would start again in February. So like obviously a lot of people prefer to do that because even though you're not getting paid, you get like that time off. For me, the decision of why I went to like psychology, organizational psychology, because there's different It's not perfectly on it, but still cool. And this one says sensitive to the bone. Okay, that's cute. And this one isn't scuffed. That's weird because this one's the top one. It says for microwave and dishwasher. Anyways, so I can, for my internship, so I can take, how do you say that in English? Like, so I can count, I guess, for psychology and for business administration. That's why I went in organizational, psychology. Plus, because I, just my thought has always been working in a business, so it's fun working. I like what I have to do, and the fact that I interact with a lot of people, and like, you're learning different things from different, like, areas in the company. But sweet scares. This one's cute, it has flowers. Also, other people's internships are usually 6 months. Ours is a year. So, but it's already been 5 months. So, time passes, I feel like time has passed quickly. But yeah, I still have another 7, 8 months left. Because I have November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. That's 8 months. But you don't count the month, like, or how do you count the month, right? November? Yeah, no, yeah. I love when we have holidays. That's like the best part. It's like, plus, since I'm studying, I have an academic day off, so that's nice. Obviously, there's like 2 things that I am excited for, because obviously this internship is a paid internship because of the whole 40 hours. Oh, it's holding a flower. I didn't realize that. Does it have anything like on his face? He's just smiling. I almost said something dumb. I almost said, I didn't know skeletons had teeth, and I literally, what they don't have is a nose, because obviously this is pure cartilage, but teeth are bones. Anyways, so that's nice, a good plus. And I have 2 things that I want to do next year. One is go to one of my very close friends' wedding. I was invited, and so I'm very excited for that. I'm hoping, well, not hoping, I will, when I get out of, like, finally I stop having classes and I go on break, I'm gonna crochet like a gift for her and for her husband. It's so weird having friends with now husbands. And I want to plan my own trip, but I obviously will be spending my money that I've earned. Obviously, the idea is not to spend all my money, because obviously after I finish my internship, I still have 1 semester left, but I can't work because I have to put all the classes, and it just wouldn't, like, it's impossible. Like, usually that's the thing, when you are a night student, obviously you can't see the same amount of classes as a morning student, because a morning student usually doesn't have to work, night students usually have to work, so my idea is to just get it all finished so I can finish the whole thing in one semester and then graduate. I don't know, I'm excited to live life a little differently, I guess. So yeah, hopefully with summer vacation, winter vacation, I guess technically, because we're gonna be in December. I'll have time since I'll be working, yes, but I'll be working from like to a certain hour, and then I don't have classes, I don't have homework to do, so I can spend more time like doing my hobbies again. So anyways, I really liked this skeleton, especially because I'm drinking more coffee. That's a lie. Well, I feel like saying more coffee. I've literally only had one cup, but I feel like that means that I'm like getting more used to having coffee. And usually when we go to this coffee store, I would always order like chai, iced chai, but it's very